Namaskar and welcome. I Yatharth Sikka. In the next few minutes, we'll be getting the top 24 news of the last 24 hours. There is a Kattar Papi Parivar in India. Their work is to grab the land of farmers and hand it over to son-in-law Robert Vadra. During Congress government in Rajasthan from 2002 to 2013, 125 bighas of land was bought from farmers and allotted to two people, Hariram and Nataram, says BJP spokesperson Gaurav Bhatia. Mizoram police rescued two colobus monkeys and one crocodile being illegally smuggled in a vehicle. Pakistani boat with arms and drugs worth Rs 300 crore seized off in Gujarat coast, 10 crew members arrested in the last 18 months. This is the 7th joint operation by Indian Coast Guard and the Gujarat Anti-Terrorism Squad and the first recovery of arms and ammunition along with drugs. Amid the Christmas season, more than 100 people from 20 families belonging to Valmiki community returned to Sanatan Dharma. Notably, they had renounced Hindutva to convert to other religions in Uttar Pradesh, Gujarat. The Ghar Wapsi initiative was organized by Rashtriya Chetna Manch along with Valmiki Sangh with the help of local BJP MLA Meenakshi Singh. Two Russian YouTubers identified as Roman Porshin and Maxim were arrested after they entered Imperial Twin Towers in Mumbai and shot a video. They had planned to record another video while they perform a stunt. Union Health Minister Mansukh Mandavia reviewed the COVID preparedness in Delhi's Safdarjung Hospital as countrywide drills took place to ensure readiness in the fight against coronavirus. Dense fog surrounded the Delhi National Capital Region on early mornings, reducing visibility to zero in certain areas. According to the IMD, the cold wave in North India is expected to continue for at least 2 days. A severe cold wave was gripped in the region, with maximum temperature plummeting to 10 degrees below normal in Delhi. The first ever batch of Agniveer selected under the Government of India sponsored Agnipath scheme from the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir joined Indian Army for training for several posts. Approximately 200 candidates were selected after rigorous tests including physical tests, medical tests, written examination and document verification. The CBI on Monday got 3-day custody of Chanda Deepak and Videocon Group chairman Venugopal Dut and accused in the ICICI Bank money laundering case. Bihar police booked a Muslim person named Mohammad Izhar for posing himself as Rakesh Singh and luring a Hindu woman into a marriage. The accused also abused the woman and forced her to embrace Islam. After knowing the truth, the woman decided to go back to her home in West Bengal, but the accused didn't allow her to leave. Instead, his father Mohammad Jihad and other family members also assaulted her physically and forced her to convert to Islam. The woman said that she was given a new name, Izhar Sufia Khatun. The woman, after a few months, managed to call her mother in West Bengal and informed her about the incident. The Assam police has recovered AK-47 bullet, 2 bottle bombs and explosive material in the stockpile of weapons. On the basis of intelligence sources, Dibrugarh police along with CRPF launched an operation, the Jalan Tea Garden. The stock of weapon in a packet was hidden in a tea garden. The Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan with its supporters has attacked defense establishment in Pakistan 148 times within a year. The rise of the Taliban in Afghanistan has given these terror attacks by Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan a boost, but the central government seems reluctant to take action against them, Khama Press reported. The TTP in the last year has conducted hundreds of terror attacks on the police and army headquarters in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and Quetta in the Balochistan region. On December 26, the local Hindu residents of Vaini village in Samastipur, Bihar exposed a converted Christian couple identified as Lakshman Rao and Lalita and accused them of attempting to lure the Hindus and forcing them to convert their religion into Christianity. The couple, who hailed from Hyderabad, Telangana, was handed over to police for further action. According to the reports, the matter came to light when a Hindu couple identified as Shivaji Paswan and Dulari raised an alarm in the village and exposed Rao and his wife and around 8 to 10 persons who accompanied the converted Christian couple. Paswan also alleged Rao that his wife and his followers were asking his family to read the Bible and luring them with money to change their religion. Maharashtra Assembly passes a resolution on border row with Karnataka in the Assembly. Border Security Force Head Constable Melaji Bhai of 56th Battalion, who was on his leave at his hometown Suryanagar in Kheda district of Gujarat, was murdered on December 24. State Police acted swiftly and arrested 7 accused so far in the case. Teachers of Delhi Government School will be deployed at Delhi Airport from December 31 to January 15 to ensure that COVID appropriate behavior is followed by passengers travelling from abroad. Schools will remain closed in Delhi during this period due to the winter vacations. In Assam, 13 persons including 3 forest staff were injured after being attacked by a leopard in Jorhat. All injured persons were immediately admitted to a local hospital. All the injured persons are out of danger, says Mohanlal SP. As surge in COVID cases in some countries raises alarm in India, COVID mock drills begin in hospitals across the nation. In a telephonic conversation with Ukrainian President Zelensky, Prime Minister Narendra Modi exchanged views about the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. PM Modi strongly reiterated his call for an immediate cessation of hostilities, says that both sides should revert to dialogue and diplomacy to find a lasting solution to their differences, read Prime Minister Office press release. Thieves stole Rs 1.7 crore from a wholesale clothes shop in Maharashtra's Jalna in the early hours of Monday, the police official said. The thieves also took away the CCTV system installed in the shop to wipe out evidence through one camera remains functional, the Sadar Bazar police station official added. Mangaluru police has arrested 3 people in connection with the murder of a man on the outskirts of Karnataka, Mangaluru on December 24. The police said that the motive of the crime is not clear. Prohibitory orders continue to maintain communal peace in the region. A Bengali movie Prajapati was released in many theatres across West Bengal on December 23, just ahead of the Christmas holidays, except for the state-run film complex Nandan in the Kolkata. This piqued the attention of the members of opposition parties who accused the state administration of denying its slot in the state-run film centre because it stars veteran actor Mithun Chakravarti, who happens to be a BJP leader. In Gujarat, former Finance Secretary of Government of India Dr. Hamsukh Adhia appointed as Chief Advisor to Gujarat Chief Minister Bhupendra Patel, while former Secretary Roads and Building Department Gujarat Government S.S. Rathore has been appointed as the advisor to CM. The central government has approved the cost of Bharat Biotech's nasal COVID-19 vaccine in COVAX, which will be a booster dose for those above 18 years at Rs 800 for private hospitals and 325 for government hospitals. We will be back with news at 9 tomorrow. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy, and do not forget to like and share the video and subscribe to our channel.